Our next piece is by another one of our panelists.
Hi, I'm Gerri-Gillan. I'm a costumer and a painter. The two paintings I have in this show are part of an ongoing series in which I'm weaving into my abstract paintings some fiber handling techniques such as folding and dyeing and net making. Here's one I'm working on right now. I grew up on Prince Edward Island, and I learned from my grandfather, who was a lobster fisherman, how to knit the nets used in the lobster traps. And this is a knitting needle, and both the needle and the twine that I'm using come from a commercial fishing supply on PEI near my grandfather's farm. So my process, if I could tell you a little bit about that, I always start with a raw textile. In this case, for these paintings, it's natural linen. So I'm folding it, twisting it, and binding it up with the netting knots to create a one-off resist pattern on the fabric. So it looks sort of like this when I do it, and there's some of the knots. You can see that. It's kind of like tie-dyeing technique, but instead of using fabric dye, I'm like dipping and immersing the wrapped cloth in either watercolor or acrylic paint or some combination thereof. Afterwards, I remove the twine and open up the wet cloth, and that reveals the image that I'm going to work with. So then I sit with it to find the spirit of the painting. A dialogue forms between what is seen and what's unseen. I have to decide what to enhance, what to hide, and then through painting successive layers on that, constantly searching for the right vibration between light and color. So my aim in this process is to be curious and open to whatever messages might unfold in that. The first painting, called Follow Your Heart, thank you. The message for me here was that I'm on the right path, and what I need to do is just keep going. I need to keep painting. The energy is both radiating out and it's also coming together. And the second painting is called Through the Passage. This one's almost ceremonial for me. I've been using this motif, the flower of life, a lot in my artwork. It's the ring pattern. It's a simple but sacred design that starts with a seed and grows outward. It's kind of like a net. And it reminds me that there's unity in everything, and we're all connected. So that's just a wee glimpse into my art. If anybody wants to know more about my paintings, I'm on Instagram. It's just my name, Gerri-Gillan. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Gerri. That was great.